Hi everyone, today I'm going to do an updated version of the difference between using the old one piece that I used to use when I came out of hospital 8 years ago and the two-piece bag that I moved to about a year later. So I'm just going to show you some of my products before we start. These are the dry wipes that I get from Respond Healthcare. I have the Pelican Protect barrier wipes, the Peel Easy adhesive remover. Couldn't do anything without that. That's like my kryptonite. Spray that on my bag and my bag will fall off. The Brava moldable rings. I'll be showing you later on how to use these. These are a must for me. I could never do without my Brava moldable rings. The black bag, nappy sacks, disposable bags, whatever you want to call them, from Respond. This on the right is my old one-piece bag, and on the left is my two-piece bag, which I'll be explaining to you in the video. And don't forget the Coloplast curved scissors. So I'm actually going to show you now how I cut the flange for the two-piece bag. So here we go, the difference between a one-piece and a two-piece. This is the one-piece Coloplast bag, and this is what I started using when I left hospital. So you have this bit on the bottom which velcros together and tucks up neatly there. There we go. So this is on your body. Your stoma is through there and that's on your body there. Now when it's time to empty it, you just open this up like that, roll it out, push everything down the toilet. As you can see, it opens there. Give this a clean with some toilet paper, fold it back up when it's nice and clean, velcro it back together, and this is still stuck to you while all that is going on. Remember, very important to wash your hands, especially in this day and age, but wash your hands every time you've finished with that, and away to go. That's the one piece done. Now personally, what I found was after you'd emptied this a few times, you'd like to change the bag, but of course if you change a one piece, you've got to take everything off your stomach, clean it all up, put the one piece back on, and that's the one piece. Now the two piece. The difference is this flanger has been taken off, and there it is, and this is the bag. It may look heavier than the one piece. It's really not any heavier than one piece. In fact, I'd say it is lighter than the one piece. So you have 5 of these flanges in the box, and you have 30 of these bags in that box, and that's how they come as when you order them. So this flange clicks onto the back plate. See if we can have some success with this. It's not easy. It's a lot easier doing it when it's actually on your body. Right, okay. Those two have clicked together now. There's a little locating tab here, which you click together. You hear a click, very audible, and that stops the bag pulling away from the flange. So again, that will be on you exactly the same way for emptying as the one piece, but the difference is if you've emptied it a few times and you fancy a change, you just see if this works, click that. Yeah, it's clicked. That releases the bag for you to pull it off. This is still attached to your body. You clean all this area and then you get a brand new fresh bag, and you guessed it, you can allow me to do it, trust me, it's a lot easier than this when you're actually putting it on yourself. It's harder to do it to demonstrate it actually. So that clips onto there. There we are. It's a 2-piece again. And you find the locating tab, click it, and that has now become stuck together. But you've now got a fresh bag on. You haven't had to take the back plate off. That can stay on you for 3 or 4 days, maybe longer, entirely up to you. A lot depends on your output and how wet it is. So I'm going to show you how I cut these back plates, right, and why I use a barrier ring. Okay, now remembering the old 1-piece, this would have been cut from a template I had. So I'm going to take that off there now. Now this becomes my template for the 2-piece. And if you look at it, it's got the numbers 50, 40, and on here it's got 45, 35, so the 40's in the middle. I line that up on there. There we go. I get my trusty pen, which is here, and then we just line it up a minute. Draw around there. I hope you can see this. And that's left a pen mark around there. So with my trusty Coloplast scissors, I just literally cut around the line. Now I do tend to cut my flanges a little bigger than I need them. Looks quite misshaped there, but my stoma is a little misshaped. Now the reason I don't bother too much, I don't go cleaning, you know, trying to rough the edges or whatever. They won't damage the stoma. These are the barrier rings I was talking about, right? They are the Coloplast moldable rings. Now when you take them out, they got 2 pieces of paper on them, and they're just like Play-Doh. Pull it apart, and as you can see, it's going back into its original shape. So that would be your stoma poking through it, and this is closing up on the stoma for a nice tight fit. So both the sides are sticky. That goes on, then my back plate goes on. So as you can see, there is a gap between the two, but when this pulls to the stomach, that ring, any liquid that gets on it, and it expands a bit, so it stops anything leaking through there. You can see a lot of people tend to put them on the bag. I put it on to my skin first, over the stoma, pull it to whatever size you want, over the stoma, and then the back plate onto that, and then it's just a case of clipping the bag onto it. So that's what the barrier ring is. That's the 2-piece as opposed to the 1-piece, and this then I keep in with the 2-piece so that you've got a template all the time to cut your back plates. So I hope that has helped you. Any questions, let me know, and I'll try and do a video about it. Thank you very much.